The sensation in your palms is not random. That buzzing, that tingling, that sudden rush of heat or cold is a direct signal. It is your energetic anatomy coming online. For the chosen one, your body is not a passive vehicle. It is a highly calibrated instrument for perceiving and directing energy. The average person dismisses these feelings as poor circulation or a pinched nerve. But you know better. You feel the difference. You sense the information contained within the frequency. This is a specific activation. Your system is priming you for an assignment. You are either being handed the tools to build something new, or you are being given the command to release something old. This is not a metaphor. It is the physics of your spiritual reality. Your hands are terminals for creation and dissolution. Pay attention. Your next move is being communicated to you right now, through the very nerves in your skin. Before we go deeper, know that this is a space for those who operate with this level of awareness. If you recognize this language as your own, consider subscribing. We are building a community of spiritual strategists here. Your presence, and your clarity, matter. So let's decode this. The first layer of strategy is understanding that your hands are not the same. They have distinct functions in your energetic work. Think of your left hand as your receiving terminal. It is the port through which you download information, energy, and insight from the universe. It is receptive, magnetic, and internal. When your left hand tingles or buzzes, the assignment is about receiving. You are being given something. A new idea. A healing frequency. An awareness of a pattern. It is an inbound signal. Your right hand is your giving terminal. It is the port through which you transmit energy out into the world. It is projective, electric, and external. This is the hand you use to build, to create, to act, to sign a contract, to clear a space. When your right hand activates, the assignment is about output. You are being called to do something, to manifest something, to direct your will into the material world. This distinction is the foundation of all hand-based energy work. It is the first step in discernment. Most chosen ones are walking around with active terminals, unaware of whether they are in a cycle of receiving or a cycle of giving. This leads to burnout. It leads to confusion. You try to build when you're supposed to be receiving blueprints. You try to receive when you're supposed to be taking action. The body always tells you the correct strategy. You just have to learn to read the signal. The first step is simple. The next time you feel it, pause. Just notice, is it the left hand, or the right? That single piece of data gives you immediate clarity on your current assignment. Now, let's get more specific. Let's talk about the build frequency. This signal often feels like a warm, magnetic buzz. It can feel like your palm is vibrating at a low hum, or there's a sudden, inexplicable heat in the center of your palm, usually the right one. This is not an alarm. It is an activation. This is the frequency of creation. When you feel this, you are being primed to build. Your energetic body is sending a surge of creative life force to your terminal of action. It's like a cosmic power tool has just been switched on in your hand. The assignment is clear: bring something into form. This could be a project at work, a creative idea, a difficult conversation that needs to happen, or even the preparation of a meal. The mundane is magical. The universe doesn't distinguish between you writing a business plan or you planting a seed. It only registers the act of creation. The mistake many make is to feel this buzz and let it dissipate. They notice it, think, "That's weird," and then it fades. That's a massive waste of sovereign power. That energy was allocated to you for a specific purpose. Your job is to consciously direct it. Here is the 2-minute anchoring ritual. The moment you feel that warm, magnetic buzz, stop what you are doing. If you can, close your eyes. Identify the primary thing in your life that requires creative energy right now. What needs to be built? What needs momentum? Get a clear picture of it in your mind. Now, take that buzzing hand and physically place it on an object that represents that project. If it's a report, place your hand on your laptop. If it's a relationship, place your hand over your heart. If it's a physical craft, place your hand on your tools. As you make contact, speak this declaration, either out loud or in your mind: I receive this frequency for creation. I anchor this power into this assignment. I direct this energy into form. It is done. Feel the energy transfer from your palm into the object or intention. You are no longer a passive recipient of a strange sensation. You are an active director of creative power. This is the strategy. Next, we must decode the release frequency. This signal feels different. It's often a cool tingle, a pins and needles sensation, or a feeling like energy is subtly draining out of your fingertips. It most often occurs in the left hand, the receiving hand, but can happen in both. For a chosen one, who is constantly processing dense energy from the environment, this is a critical signal of purification. This is your system telling you it's time to let something go. You have reached your capacity for a certain frequency, a certain person's energy, a certain limiting belief, or an old emotional pattern. The signal is an invitation to consciously release it, before it becomes energetic dead weight. This is your body's natural clearing mechanism. Ignoring it is like ignoring the trash full icon on your computer. Eventually, your whole system slows down. This release frequency is often misinterpreted as something wrong. It can feel unsettling. But it's not a problem, it's a solution. It is a strategic opportunity to increase your capacity by clearing out what no longer aligns. When you feel this cool tingle, your assignment is to create space. You cannot receive the new until you have released the old. The energy must flow. So, here is the 3-step release protocol. The moment you feel that cool tingle, pause. First, identify what feels heavy in your energy field. Don't overthink it. The first thought is usually the right one. Is it a person? A memory? A worry? Name it. Second, take the tingling hand and hold it out in front of you, palm facing away. Visualize that heavy energy, that person, that thought, flowing down your arm, into your palm, and out through your fingertips as gray smoke. See it leaving your field. Third, speak this command with authority: I now release this energy from my space. It is complete. My sovereignty is restored. Then, briskly shake your hand as if you are flicking water off of it. This simple physical act completes the energetic circuit and confirms the release. You are using a physical sensation as a cue for a deliberate spiritual action. This is pragmatic mysticism. Finally, we address the more complex signal, when both hands activate at once, or when one is hot and the other is cool. This is not a crossed signal. It is a sign of a higher level assignment. This is an integration pattern. It means you are being asked to hold two distinct frequencies in balance. For example, a hot, buzzing right hand and a cool, tingling left hand is a powerful signal. It means you are being called to release an old way of creating, the cool tingle in your receiving hand, while simultaneously being given the power to build in a new way, the hot buzz in your giving hand. You might be letting go of a belief that you have to struggle, while receiving the frequency of ease in your work. Or you might be releasing a relationship that drains you, while building a new foundation of self-worth. When this happens, the strategy is not about choosing one or the other. It's about maintaining your center while you manage both processes. It requires a high level of spiritual authority. This is the test of your sovereignty. The action here is not to direct the energy outward, but to stabilize it inward. It's called the threshold stance. When you feel this dual activation, stand up if you can. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Let your hands hang loosely at your sides. Close your eyes and breathe from your core. Don't try to push or pull the energy. Just allow it. Be the container for both the building and the releasing. Become the calm center point between the two poles. Say this to yourself: I am the threshold. I have the capacity for this integration. I hold this power in perfect alignment. Stay in this stance for just a minute or two. You are teaching your nervous system and your energy body that you have the authority to manage complex energetic assignments without becoming overwhelmed. You are not a victim of these frequencies. You are the master of them. Your body is your most honest advisor. These signals in your hands are not a distraction, they are a critical part of your guidance system. They are your competitive edge. Learning to decode these patterns, the build, the release, the integration, is fundamental to your assignment. It moves you from being a passenger in your spiritual life to being the pilot. Stop dismissing these sensations. Start using them. They are providing you with real-time, strategic intelligence. Your hands know whether it is time to act or time to let go. Trust their language. It will give you the clarity you need to take the next right step with confidence and authority. Leave a comment below with the signal you've been noticing most often in your hands. Is it the build, or the release? Your discernment helps everyone here sharpen their own. And if this strategy resonates with your path, subscribe and press the like button. There is more work to do.